Good Saturday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Joseph Peterson, and let's go in and talk about the weather for your Saturday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? A lot of rainfall over here in the PD and the Grand Strand areas, rather if you're from Florence, all the way down towards Myrtle Beach. Seeing a good amount of rainfall over there. And we also do have some rainfall over here near Augusta, North Augusta, Bennettsville, over in the upstate near Walhalla. There's some showers moving on up here, moving down towards the south and east. So we do have a good amount of rainfall moving on, but what's going on throughout the entire U.S.? Well, you have some rainfall training through Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, also in Georgia, North Carolina. Then we have even some more rainfall going on over here, there in Wyoming, Montana, over in the UP of Michigan, and even down inside of Texas and Arkansas. Florida also receiving a good amount of rainfall right now as we speak. Now, in terms of cloud cover, a bunch of cloud cover going on. Rather, if you're from the upstate, the Midlands, the PD, Grand Strand, good amount of cloud cover going on. If we look at the cloud cover for the future, push this forward all the way through into this afternoon, moving all the way through even into tonight, you can definitely see that cloud cover is going to start to break down a little bit, but overall, mostly cloudy conditions still statewide. Now, in terms of our current temperatures, we're talking about 83 in Somerville, 87 in Charleston, Beaufort, even 79 in Orangeburg, 81 in Georgetown, 79 in Murray's Inlet and Myrtle Beach, 80 Columbia, 77 in Hartsville, 76 Rock Hill, Gaffney, Spartanburg, 77 in Greenville, 79 in Clemson and Anderson. Air quality for today looks like that most of us are inside that good category, but a couple of us in the moderate category in the yellow. If you're in the yellow, not too good, not too bad. And just make sure that you're paying attention for the air quality to make sure it doesn't get any worse. High temperatures for today, we're talking about 84 in Greenville, 83 Spartanburg, even 87 in Columbia, 87 in Orangeburg, and 88 in Moncks Corner, 90 Charleston, Walterboro, even 92 in Hilton Head Island, 86 in Georgetown, 84 inside of Myrtle Beach. Heat index values for today also looks like we're going to be staying up into the 90s for heat index values for a lot of us, but in the low country, up into the hundreds, up maybe even close to 110 as we move into today for those heat index values. Now for winds are going to be pretty calm. You're around 2 miles per hour all the way up to around 8, 9, 10 miles per hour today in terms of sustained winds, and then wind gust going to be up from around 5 miles an hour all the way up to around 15 miles per hour today. Rainfall as we move throughout the next 24 hours looks pretty statewide to me. I mean, in terms of accumulation, 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch over there for the western parts of the state. And then as you move further east, you see an inch to maybe even an inch and a half over there for the eastern parts of the state from Georgetown to Myrtle Beach. Half an inch to an inch over there inside of Dillon, Florence, Kingstree, Moncks Corner, Charleston. Quarter of an inch to a half an inch in Columbia, Camden. 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch in Winsboro, Orangeburg, Walterboro. And so we are continuing to stay more in that eastern side bias of how much rainfall we could potentially receive over the next 24 hours. Now, in terms of the SPC outlook, no severe thunderstorms are expected for today, but definitely some thunderstorms are expected as we move throughout the day today. And then in terms of excessive rainfall, we're also going to stay up there as well, from that slight risk over there in the eastern parts of the state, from the low country over into the Grand Strand, the PD areas, and then from the upstate on down into the Midlands and also into the western low country, you also have a marginal risk of excessive rainfall there. So if you're in the green, you have a 5% risk of flash flooding, and if you're in the yellow, you have a 15% risk of flash flooding. Now for the crazy score, we're at a 24. Nothing too concerning at the moment. Just a bunch of rainfall going on over there in the eastern parts of the state. We still have a flood watch going on over there for, the PD areas, the Grand Strand areas. And obviously we have some flood advisories going on right now over there in the PD areas and maybe a little bit of the Grand Strand area as well. So we are definitely seeing a good amount of alerts going on right now, but I think mainly due to conditions. You see conditions add up to 14. The conditions, that's what really adds this up in terms of our score for today. So let's go in now and take a look at the models. Time is at the bottom part of your screen. Make sure that you go in and pay attention to that. We're going to start off here at 11 o'clock in the morning. And just as we push this forward, all that rainfall that we're seeing over there in the PD areas, the Grand Strand areas, go all the way to around 1 p.m. to all the way down to 3 p.m. And then as you go all the way to around 3, 4 p.m., you start to see some more showers and some storms pushing throughout the low country, pushing over into around the 6 p.m., even the 7 p.m. time frame there on Saturday. We're starting to see some more rainfall kind of moving its way over towards the south and east. And then as you move into the upstate areas around like 5 to 6 p.m., you can see that some showers and some storms there may also continue their way down towards the south and east. And then by the time we get to around 12 a.m., most of the rainfall is trying to move away, but we still could have some more showers and some storms starting to produce some rainfall in areas of the southern Midlands and the Low Country today. So honestly, we have a good amount of rainfall that's still possible. I mean, throughout the upstate, throughout the Low Country. I mean, these areas are not done for rainfall for today. And that's all I have to say here. Nothing in terms of the tropics, so we're going to go on and end this off here. If you have not hit the like button yet or the subscribe button yet, please go on and do so. Also hit the share button, share with all your friends, your family members, your acquaintances, and people that you don't talk to regularly because it's free, it's free, it's free. Make sure you tune in tonight, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock p.m. 8 o'clock p.m., not 9 o'clock p.m. I need to continue to get used to that. I've been saying 9 o'clock for like 2 years or so. I need to get myself into 8 o'clock p.m. But we'll be here tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. for your Saturday evening forecast update. Also tomorrow morning for your Sunday morning forecast update. I'll be back then. Hit those two buttons before you leave if you're new.